Mick Dizzle Gaming coming at you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you're doing well today. Hit that like button if you enjoy this, and subscribe to keep up to date with legendary Red Dead news, leaks, live streams, and a whole lot more. With no scintilla of new content since the holiday call to arms we got around the holidays, it's been a dark 5 months so far for Red Dead Online and new content. Hopefully we'll hear something soon about new content, and I will let you know if we do. In today's video, I want to talk about why Red Dead Online is still awesome in 2022, and we got some news at the end of the video as well. I've played a bunch of other games, like Elden Ring. It's awesome. It hits in a different way than Red Dead does, but it doesn't hit the same way that Red Dead does. There are an enormous and diverse amount of things to do in Red Dead Online. Is there more that can be done? Absolutely, but that doesn't take away from the fact is there's still an enormous amount of things that you can do when logging into Red Dead Online. Over the last 3.5 years, I can't think of another game that I've played more of and keep coming back to. That's because it's so much fucking fun. And playing with friends is the best. That's why things such as Red M have really taken off, because people are making their own content and playing with a lot of people and having a lot of fun. One thing Red Dead Online does really well is that each of the 5 roles really plays to the strengths of some of the best pieces of story mode and lets us experience those as a money-making profession. The Trader role does a great job of highlighting the deep hunting system within Red Dead Online and the whole animal kingdom. The Naturalist role introduced the legendary animals, but also introduced photography into Red Dead Online, which is pretty cool. The Collector role brought the collectibles pieces from Red Dead story mode to online, and people have made piles of money with that. Bounty hunting with its rootin' tootin' shootin' lootin', and what I think is the most unique role to Red Dead Online, as it wasn't really a primary part of story or a task that you could really do, is moonshining. I suppose there was that part where you and Hosea pretended to be moonshiners, which was pretty hilarious. So supporting these roles holistically is a fair amount of activity, from hunting, collecting, bounty hunting, moonshining, taking pictures and sedating animals, all that stuff. With bounty hunting alone, and I might have my numbers wrong, but I think there's 13 legendary bounties as well as 39 separate infamous bounty missions. 13 of them that are 3 parts each, some of them with unique cutscenes and such. So we know there's a lot of activities you can do within the roles to make money. And although you may max out in progression and have nothing you really want to buy or nothing to buy, I still find the core gameplay experience of supporting these roles a lot of fun. I find hunting fun, I find delivering stuff with your posse fun and getting attacked by other players and then having some PvP skirmishes. That can be a blast. Doing some 5-star bounties with a posse or by yourself can be a lot of fun. So we established there's a wide amount of content from all the roles. Let's talk about stranger missions. Some of these are actually really fucking fun. They may not pay a whole pile, but delivering mail, becoming the Pony Express for a few minutes is... I dug it. You have all sorts of activities like stealing boats, stealing wagons, breaking people out of prison wagons. Some of these missions are a lot of fun, and there is an awful lot of them. Then we have Call to Arms, which is a blast with friends. It gets pretty fucking hairy when you get to Wave 10. It would be so great to make our own Call to Arms scenarios by being able to pick like whatever town or location you'd like to pick, and then pick like the different parameters for shit. That's on my wish list, that's for sure. Then we have the story missions, and I'd love to see more of those. You have the Jessica Leclerc kind of story mission that, well, you go through regardless of your honor. Then you have the good honor stuff, you have the bad honor stuff, and it's a lot of fun. And nothing wrong with revisiting them once in a while. I wouldn't want to play them all the time, though. We also don't want to forget the Moonshine story missions, because they were a cool addition. And there's a number of PvP modes, as well as horse racing modes if you need to scratch that itch. And you got Blood Money, which in my opinion was a pretty low effort update. It felt half finished. Regardless though, there is still a lot of content within there. The 3-part contracts being a cool addition, Capitale being a shitty addition. As well, the 3 opportunities, although well done, if you look in context to the Bounty Hunter update within the Frontier Pursuits piece, there was 10 legendary bounties that were drip-fed. These are like legendary outlaw missions, and we've only gotten 3, so I would like to see us have more. But still, even within those limitations, there's a lot of little missions to play and a lot of fun to be had. The biggest piece of content we have is that great immersive living world in Red Dead 2 and Red Dead Online. The world has given me an enormous amount of replayability. Although a large portion of the game focuses on action and shoot, there's a relaxing element to it by going up north around Coulter or Adler Ranch and just taking a ride all the way to St. Denis. Enjoying the sights, doing some collecting, doing some hunting, and doing that with friends all over the world in this cool living environment. Nothing beats it at this point. Of course, that's my chill thing I like to do in Red Dead Online. What about yours? With the amount of content that's out there, and most of it I really enjoy doing, combined with the living, breathing world that we have, that is why I still find a lot of replayability in Red Dead Online in June of 2022 without any new updates or content in the last 5 or 6 months. GTA Online, with all of its content, does not really interest me due to its lack of realism. If Rockstar said, hey, we're done with Red Dead Online, there is no more updates, enjoy, and I hope you like GTA 6, of course I might play GTA 6 and I'll continue to play other games, but I suspect I'll continue to come back to Red Dead Online. I mean, keep in mind, one of my favorite games that I play a lot is called Faster Than Light, and it's like 10 years old now. Of course, these are my thoughts and my experiences. Your thoughts and your experiences might be different. I can understand if you're like level 700 and totally burnt out of the game. I'm sure you got your money's worth though. At least I hope you did. Myself, I'm just about level 300 on PlayStation and I'm just about to hit level 100 on PC. What about you? Are you still enjoying Red Dead Online? Let me know in the comments below. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching and taking the time. We know back in February, Rockstar said in the months ahead, Rockstar is going to continue just to focus on the things that they've added through Red Dead Online's life cycle. Well, that's a pretty broad term, but we are definitely already in the months ahead now. In the recent interview with IGN, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick said Rockstar will say something about Red Dead Online in due time. Hopefully it's going to be due time soon, right? One other interesting piece of news is reliable Rockstar source Rockstar Mags is indicating that Rockstar is preparing to announce a new project. In subsequent tweets, he clarifies that new project means it could be Red Dead Redemption 2 Next Generation. He just doesn't know, so we're going to have to wait and see. With the upcoming PlayStation State of Play, maybe something will be said there, maybe it won't. I certainly hope we get some good content, and if we don't, well, thanks Rockstar for the great game. Screw you Rockstar for the bad communication and setting poor expectations with interviews. Of course, we would all be happy with other Red Dead related things like Red Dead Redemption 1 being remastered or a next generation version of Red Dead Redemption 2. Everyone has their different wants and different needs from the Red Dead series right now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video or live stream. Have a good day.